YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. How are you guys doing? What's going on? I am just getting things set up out here in the shop. I got last night's fish thrown into the river around, I don't know, 6 p.m. Hey, Cindy. Hang on, I'm trying to fix my phone. I was trying to see something. So, whenever I'm going to give it a few minutes, wait for everyone to get on here. I have a few things I want to share with you guys tonight. A few things. I have some things I need to write down really quickly. I froze up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi, WM. Good, everything's good. I'm trying to look at my schedule. What's this day? Oh yeah, okay. So, better now. Good. Okay. Starting on I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out a better schedule for myself. Akati told me I need more sleep. So I'm thinking that I'm going to start working like every other day so that I don't have to be like feel tired all the time. I think that's a good idea. But there's a couple of things I wanted to talk to you guys about. Anyways, so how y'all doing? Did you guys like those spells last night? I know you guys are hating my new setup, huh? Because you cannot see over my skulls. A lot of you are complaining about that, and well, I apologize that you're upset about that. But when I'm doing my castings for other people, I don't want you to see over my skulls because I have pictures laid out. I have names laid out everywhere. I have, my client's personal confidential information, all over my table. And so, of course, I'm going to have to hide that from you. And I know that you can't see what I'm doing, but I share as much as I can with you, but I'm not willing to compromise on that. So, tough cookies. Bam. So, also, I think that probably starting either next week, I'll probably start next week. I'm going to start working every other day. all week long, every other day. So you'll see that my schedule's changing to where I work every other day because I just can't. Kate said that I need my sleep. She's like, you need your sleep, sweetheart. Okay. But I know that I have a couple more days. I'm gonna work my regular week this week, get my spells done that I have in, and then I'm gonna look at my my planetary days of the week because I have like all kinds of spells. No, only on my days off. We're going to be gone Sunday, Monday, and home Tuesday night. So it's irrelevant to my work schedule. But thank you, WM. I feel like... There we go. Is that better? I hope so. Anyways, I'll get it worked out and I'll let you guys know. I'll post my new schedule on my Coven page. So if you want to know my schedule, my new work schedule, look on my Coven page, the Blue Witch Coven. But yeah, I just need more time. I have some stuff I need to study for and prepare for. I have a lot of important things coming up working with Lucifer, and because I'm starting the new book, The Red King, and Akate, they want me, I need to do the Emerald Eye ritual right, and it has to be done, and I don't even have time to like study it to get everything down right. I mean, I read through it for the most part, and I got all the stuff ready, but I still have to make sure I do it right. So it's not something that when you're working and you're doing the rights through primalcraft.com or through Primal Craft Books, you can't just, wing it. I'm always winging it. I wouldn't say I half-ass it, but I don't like get all the facts first. I always just trust and have faith in Akate that she'll make sure I'm okay, and I just try to do everything organically through her, and I'm kind of programmed like that, and I'm true to that, and I prefer to do it like that. But sometimes there are certain little details that I don't pick up, that I don't hear, or she'll tell me and I forget, or whatever. And so with this one, she told me I need to prepare for this one. And so I don't know, she told me a bunch of stuff. She's bringing me 4 others. There's 4 others, and all kinds of things. She filled me up with all kinds of crazy things tonight in tonight's meditation, and I forgot everything except for that I need sleep. And then when I went upstairs, she just like flooded it back into my brain. I was like, okay. I remember. But so I'm looking forward to tonight. We're going to be doing some honey jars. I have in-laws that need to go in. Hi, Kimberly. Some in-laws I'm putting in the honey jar, and I have a comeback love spell that I'm going to do, and another honey jar, a poppet honey jar. I'm going to do the poppet honey jar, which is exciting. I'm so excited about that one. And then this is the Comeback Love. Oh, this one's a Prosperity. I'm going to do, I think I'm going to be doing the, is this a test one? Prosperity. So I'm going to be doing the Prosperities tomorrow. This one can't be done until Friday because I just did the breakup on that one yesterday. This is a weight loss one. I'll do those tomorrow. And then this one is Comeback Love. Yay! So that's it. That's all I have to do. So I'm excited about that. Oh, and then this one over here has to be done on Saturday. That's a curse. So I have room for. I thought I had 2 Prosperities, but I only have 1. So I have 2 openings for tomorrow. And I have 1 opening for Saturday, or 2. 2 openings for Saturday, 2 openings for tomorrow, and 1 for Friday. So yeah, so we got some openings. It's good. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about this now. I'm going to bring this up. I realized last night that, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not going to laugh about it. But there are some really good, can't say that. There are some really good witches on YouTube. There are some good witches on YouTube. But some of them are the biggest con artists that I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? To the point where I almost laughed. I did laugh. I was going through my channel this morning or this afternoon, and you know how they do the they recommend that you watch this or that, and I clicked on a couple of them, and I was just like, seriously, there are some shady people out there. And on behalf of my community, please do your research, you guys. You know, pay attention. Don't just watch them, but like, if you feel a connection with them, if you don't feel, okay, this is how you pick a witch, okay? You watch their channel, and if you feel like you're watching like if you feel like they're like, I don't know, it's just an act. If you feel like they're putting on an act for you, like in Hollywood, for example, or they're trying to seem everything very mysterious, you know, that kind of thing, be aware of that. I know some of them are truly legitimately like that, and that's just how they are. But some of the stuff, people are not being true to the craft, and it's really quite shocking to me. I was just like, what the fuck did I just watch? But I will never do that for you guys. So I'm not, this is my life. This is me. This is who I am 24/7. I do not play. I'm not for play. Um, I don't fuck around with my craft. Um, in case you can't tell, this is me. That song just popped into my head. This is me. This is who I am. But just please be careful, you guys. Wow. And then, yeah, there's just a lot of really, it's quite sad. And and they might very well be like real witches. But they're like trying to make it, um, you know, very mysterious and very, very not real. So I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. But it's okay. Maybe that's just their style. There's a couple of them that do that kind of thing. And I don't know. It is kind of entertaining, but I just know. And then you guys come to me and you're like, well, this person ripped me off, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, did you feel a connection to them when you had them cast for you? No. Well, then it's your fault. Because you got to have that energy connection. Oh, I got a new high Geo Angel. I got an order in. I'll share it with you guys. So I bought this oil. I'm going to try it out in a couple of things. It's hemp seed oil. I do not use cheap oils in my oils, not in any of them. I always use good oil. I think I think it matters. I know a lot of people will say it doesn't matter. It does. It matters to me. I love the elements in that I was reading in this, and so I'm going to be doing some new potions. Oh, and I have a couple of new spells that Akati gave me too, but I can't get into them right at this moment because I have she gave me I don't know, 4 or 5 different things that are all just now bubbling around in my head. I tried to sit here and write a couple of notes. Yeah, so a bunch of stuff going on inside there. And then I got an order of my dragon's blood in. Let's see, what else did I get? Okay. Oh, so I like to use these bad boys right here. I got a kind of a big order of these because I keep them whole until I'm going to use them. And these are fucking sorry. These are fucking badass, you guys. These are really good for prosperity spells. They're nutmeg. It's nutmeg, but they're whole. Get the whole ones. No, I keep forgetting to bring her out here. But using a whole nutmeg in your prosperity spell. So I will keep these whole. They'll go in their jar, of course. They won't stay like this. Hi, DMA. They won't stay, like this. I mean, they'll stay like this, but not in this bag. They'll be in a jar. They have a special place for them. But anyways, So every time I do a prosperity spell, I put a whole one in my big cauldron and crush it up. I'm great. How are you? Hang on, I'll show you what else I got. Then I ran out and I've got some more coriander seeds. I love using coriander seeds in my, I have an oil that I use with this. Second, what else we got over here? Okay, and then of course I got doggrass. Completely out of doggrass. I use doggrass a lot. Doggrass is good for a lot of things. It's good for protection. It's good for doing like reversals. It's good for doing I like to use it in my healing stuff. If you have somebody who needs to be balanced out, I find that it really helps with that, with the balancing. But you have to put it with, if you put it with like some other herbs to like count, to like help it, that like help it do its job, it will work really well. It works really well for depression. Like if I put doggrass with some of my amethyst herbs that have like, you know, my amethyst, and it has chamomile and lavender and some St. John's, you know, stuff like that. And you put all of that together, it really helps balance out people with addictions and things like that. So I ran completely out of this. I use this a lot. And, but of course I don't use anything in a tea. No, I use it for, you know, spell casting. I don't use anything in a tea. I do everything for spell casting. But Akachi gave me that recipe to help a specific client about a year or so ago, a couple years ago maybe, and we keep adding it. You can add it, change it. I don't ever use anything by itself, ever. Everything is like mixed. Everything's a potion. Everything is together for a reason, you know. This with this makes this kind of thing. And so, but yeah, so I got my herbs in today. I was really excited about that, especially to get my whole nutmegs, because these are actually where I live. These are hard to find. And so, and they don't always carry them here. They don't always, they're out a lot of times, which is quite frustrating. And yeah, so I had to get a big bag of those, because every time I do a prosperity, I use one whole nutmeg in it. I mean, I use other stuff too, but that's in it always. And then the dragon's blood resin, I usually get it on Amazon, but the last time I got some on there, it came to me and it was like just all dry and crappy, and I'm used to my dragon's blood being beautiful, you know. So I thought I would give these guys a try. It looks pretty good. I'll burn some later. Get it in its home. But anyways, that's my new herb shipment that came in. And I'm really excited to try my new oil and see what it works well with. I'm sure it will work well with everything, but hemp seed. Oh yeah. Hemp seed oil. I'll probably try to do some kind of a healing oil with it to start out with. I bet it would work awesome with that for a healing oil. Maybe I'll make my next batch of like high MN. I'll make my next batch of like healing calm down oil. Oh no, you know what I need to make? Okay. My opening oil. Yes. That's what that will be for. To move those over there so I don't play with them the whole time. Yes. So also, I also have to make some more of my doom powder. I'm running low on my doom powder. And so I went ahead and cut the eyes out of the fish before I threw them in the river, you know. And so I have those drying out over there. So those will, well, I'll, after it dries out, I'll grind it up and put one of them in the doom powder, maybe two of them. And then the other two I will save for a spell. And then I also cut off the mouth, you know. I really think that um, when you work with things like that, you should always, you know, keep parts for different castings. Like I cut the mouths off of the fish because I love that there's teeth in them for one thing. That's really cool. I love to use teeth. I have a jar full of like deer teeth, and sometimes I'll throw one in, you know, just for a spell, a casting of some sort if I want to fuck with someone. But so like for a shut your mouth spell, then I'll use one of those fish mouths and bind, you know, put them in the fish mouth and then bind it shut and tell them to shut their fucking mouth. You know, that kind of thing. You know, witchy things like that. That's all. But the first fish I used, I totally forgot to cut the eyes out, and I was so mad. And then when I came back out here this morning, Akate's like, "Don't forget to cut the eyes out." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I wanted to put that in my doom powder." And so I did that. Hi, Optimus. Hi, Kimberly. Is that Kimberly too? I already said hi, Kimberly, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty gross. I put gloves on because those fish were full of nasty things. Yep. But cool, cool. Yeah, so um I can't see. I tried, but I can't. Stirred stirred and shaken. It's like for are your prices US? Yes, ma'am, they are. I live in Colorado, so. Mhm. Um and hi, stirred and shaken. A shut your mouth spell will like it's like for people who are like gossiping about you and they won't shut the fuck up. And you just want them to shut up and leave you alone and just fucking quit bothering you, you know, like shut up. So you would just take that fish's mouth and do a shut up spell, shut your mouth. You could just put them in the freezer, but you know, it's funner to put them in a mouth and bind their mouth shut. Much funner. Much more witchy too, don't you think? Plus, it's almost October. And you gotta save the creepiest spells for October to have the most fun. Yes. You guys, I'm missing a whole thing of oil. It's driving me crazy. It like vanished. I don't know where I put it. I'm gonna have to like search the whole shop for it. It's my curse oil. I see my love oils over there. And it has like the fur thing over the top. And it's in a really cool jar that has like skull dudes on it. I don't know where I put it. I don't know. You're getting tarantulas soon. I think it will be cool to save the molds for spell work. Oh my gosh, that would be so awesome. In Australia, they have these cool bugs that do that. They're obnoxious and really noisy, I guess. And they stack up on the trees, and then they like walk out of their shells. They like shed their, and then no, I'm doing prosperities tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday, and then Friday the 13th is for, I'm just going to do, I have other stuff I'm going to do. But Friday's love day. And, but these bugs, they're like these little beetle things, and then they crawl out, and then the shells that they leave are like a gold color. And so my friend Gray, who lives in Australia, has a whole jar of them that he saved for me. He's supposed to mail them to me, but you know how that goes. He's like I am when it comes to mailing shit. I'm really bad about it. It's like, who has time to go to the post office? But what's in this one? Is there stuff in here? Oh, put my pins in here. I saw I had two over here now, and I was like, what's in that one? I forgot. And this one's love potion, right? Yes. Cool. I like this one. Look, it still has a little, they're little wooden boxes, and they have little cider lids on them. Turquoise, they're so cute. I love those. Fun. I have the bamboo ones like that, but I have to use those for something else. I have those in boxes. It's another thing that I have to finish up that I don't have time to do, but I need to do it for Lucifer. I have to prepare for Lucifer. He's coming. He was sitting with me, talking with me, telling me I need to do my studies, and that there's four others, and we all together have to do some ceremony for him, and I don't know what it is, because I don't do my studies like I should, because I'm too busy. So that's why I'm changing my schedule to every other day. Not this week, probably not next week, but the week after that. I don't know. Well, whenever I do the ceremony, it's for like when I think it's for when I do the Emerald Eye. Then that's what he's talking about. The Four Horsemen! That's for a different ceremony. We haven't got to that one yet, but we're going to. But that's going to take a whole year to prepare for that one. I still have to get that ready too. And yeah. Anyways, so yeah. But it was really cool. It's the first time that I've ever like had an experience with him where It was a whole weird thing. Apocalypse. Yep, gotta prepare for that. Busy, busy, busy. So, anyways, oh, hi, Optimus. I didn't know you were gone. Where'd you go? So, I have lots of potions to make. Maybe I'll do a video when I make my doom powder, give you guys an idea of what kind of thing goes into it. I'm always adding stuff to it. Whenever it starts getting low, I'll just start throwing all kinds of crappy, disgusting things in there. But I do want to crunch up the eyes and put the eyes in there because I like to keep it with, like, dead stuff is in there, all kinds of bugs and things. Oh, I know. I found a dead snake. And so, sorry guys, that was Gray calling on the wrong phone again. He likes to do that. But anyways, I found a dead baby snake, and so I'm probably going to be letting it dry out and then crunching it up and putting it in there too. Maybe. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to get off here a little bit early. I need to get some things set up. I got to crawl up and get up into the loft and get some honey down. I have a whole case of honey up there, and I got to get up there and get some honey out, get my jars out from up there, and get some stuff ready for tonight's castings. And got to dig through the poppets. I got to get all my candles lit for my beautiful family. And I love you all. And I'm going to get off of here, and I will see you guys in a little while. All right? Peace. We'll see you guys in a little while. All right? Peace out. Good night.